Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video. Today we are playing Pokemon Island, the game where you have to build an island from scratch. Let's get into it. So, starting things off, you are greeted by Professor Oak, who tells you about the island and your role within it. He basically says that nobody used to come to the island, but because of this sighting of Mew, everyone has just flocked to it to try and catch it. We then actually get to create our character, and as you can see, there are a ton of different character sprites to choose from, which isn't something you usually get in Pokemon ROM hacks or fan games or anything, even in the main Pokemon games. So it's really cool to be able to get all of these different choices. We then get to decide our starter Pokemon, which is from the first Gen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It doesn't even matter. They're all there, which is absolutely insane because Gen 9 just came out. I decided to go with the OG though, my boy Charmander, just simply because he is my favorite of every single starter Pokemon. But it was tough to decide. I was actually on that starter selection screen for way too long. Anyway, this is your rival, and she basically tells you to come to the battle arena in order to fight. And this is basically going to be our normal rival battle. So she actually picks Froakie. Now, I don't know if it's a random water starter or if you pick Charmander, it's always going to be Froakie. But either way, we get past it. I'm on 1 HP, so I only just got past that battle. And then we go to the teleportation station. Now, this is a really cool feature about this game. Basically, depending on your rank, you are able to go to these different locations. Now, because we're only rank 1, we can only go to the beach. But that's okay, you know, you got to start somewhere. It's an alright situation anyway. I mean, I don't mind going to the beach for my first location, but as you can see, there are a ton of different Pokemon on this island. We've got a level 2 Wiglet here, and again, I'm still so surprised that Generation 9 Pokemon are in this game because it literally just came out. So yeah, I think this is actually a very, very new Pokemon game. Anyway, we get to the second portal and get ourselves a Super Potion. I then decide to catch a Pidgey just because I actually need another Pokemon on my team. Pokemon on this game have really low catch rates, so I don't know what's going on. I use all my Pokeballs trying to catch that Pidgey, so I have to go and buy some more from the market. And then we go to the Pokemon Colosseum. Now, this is basically one of the biggest features about this game, and it's just how you kind of rank up. So there's no gyms in this game, there's no Elite Four or anything like that. There is just the Colosseum. And in order to rank up, you have to get through 4 battles in the Colosseum in a row without healing in between. There's no Pokemon centers midway through or anything like that. You just have to constantly get through these battles, only using the items that you've bought, so your Super Potions, Potions, Revives, all that stuff. That's the only way you can heal. And so, obviously, at the very start, as you can see, it's very easy to get past. Like, this is just rank 1, so it's your very bottom of the barrel Pokemon, Sunkerns, Magikarps, the whole 9 yards. But later on, as you will see in this video, it gets very, very tough. And that's basically how you rank up. And every time you rank up, you get access to another area where you can find even more Pokemon to catch. And of course, those levels just keep increasing and stuff. And as you can see, we're on round 3 now. There's 4 rounds in this. So there's round 1, 2, 3, and then there's the final round. And as I say, you have to get through all of them without losing, and then you basically rank up. As you can see, we've beat them. We're rank 2 now, which is great. And then after that, I go back to the teleportation station, and we have unlocked the tunnel. So this is a brand new area with brand new Pokemon that are higher leveled. The trainers have higher levels as well, and it just progressively gets harder in this game. As you can see, this guy has, I think, a level 4 Zubat. Again, nothing crazy. I'm level 6. I'm a Pidgey. I'm chilling. I can easily take these out. It's no problem, really. Anyway, we venture further into the tunnel, and I come across a Pikachu. There are actually electric-type Pokemons in this location, which is very nice. I decide to catch this level 4 Pikachu. Again, takes a few Pokeballs. I don't know what's wrong with the catch rate in this game, but it is very, very low. It is difficult to catch your very bottom of the barrel Pokemon. But either way, we catch the Pikachu and we put it straight onto the team just because we need a decent electric type. I think the only other electric types I came across here were like Voltorbs, which again wasn't that good. I then come back to the battle arena and there is a new character. So basically all the characters that you didn't choose at the start of the game, I think they just end up coming to the battle arena and then you can just fight them constantly. And so we beat this guy. I think he had a Squirtle. He also had an Abra, which had Body Slam, which is a bit ridiculous. It was only level 4. And we exit the battle arena and then we go back to the Colosseum, and it's time to take on the rank 2 challenge. So as you can see, once again, it's round 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got to get through all of these in order to rank up. And as you can see, the levels have now started getting a little bit higher. This Clefairy is level 5. Again, nothing crazy, but again, at the same time, you have to do this 4 times in a row with no healing in between. Anyway, we get past the 4th battle, which obviously is a Swinub. We get 390 for winning. And as you can see, congratulations for your victory. We are now rank 3. And then after that, the rival comes through and basically says that while we were battling, the city got access to this building that basically builds other buildings, and so now we can actually start creating things on this island. I go over there, and as you can see, we can buy the rarity shop, the fan club, the local trade station, the double Colosseum, the R&D center upgrade. There are a bunch of different things that you can buy. I'm not sure why it had a star next to it. I don't think it was ever really explained in the game, but as you can see, like, the rarity shop has a star, and the Pokemon fan club has a star, the local trade station has a star. Anyway, we decide to buy the rarity shop because this shop sells rare items, and obviously that's what we kind of need. So as you can see, rarity shop, we've just bought it, and we go over to it. It's actually the bike shop from the Generation 3 games, but as you can see, they sell old rods, town maps, XP shares, experience ores, catch charms, evolution charms, which are all very, very expensive at this point in the game. I've not got a lot of moolah at all. So after this, I decide to go to the teleportation station, and we end up going to the next place you can. And again, levels are increasing, Pokemon are getting more difficult to beat, but of course you can also catch other Pokemon as well. I am level 7, the wild Pokemon are level 6, so yeah, it just progressively gets harder. We take out all the trainers though, we grind up a lot on the wild Pokemon, we get through the second portal, and we are awarded with an escape rope, which is actually very, very useful because some of these portals later on get really difficult. As you can see, I'm only 3% of the way through this game, and we've been playing for 38 minutes, so it's actually quite a massive game. There's a lot of stuff to do in it. I then decide to go and sell some stuff just to make a little bit more money, just so I can buy some extra stuff. Just because you need more items in this game. You need a lot of healing items, especially for the Colosseum. We decide to take on the next rank, and yeah, they're already shooting up levels. Like, I'm now under-leveled with my Pikachu. This Mime Jr. is level 9. And again, like I say, it's not just one battle, it's 4 battles in a row without healing. And the battles get progressively harder through the rank as well. So, as you can see, already at rank 3, it's already getting very, very difficult. Anyway, though, we take out the Mime Jr. and we take out a few more trainers, but unfortunately, this Hisuian Growlithe meets us and just ends us because I've got nothing for rock types. I've got a fire type, I've got a flying type, and I've got an electric type. I've got nothing for this. Hisuian Growlithe absolutely destroys me, and we lose our rank. Of course, it's not game over or anything like that. You just come out and it says better luck next time. So yeah, we basically need to grind up a little bit and get some more levels. I go back to the, I don't even know what it's called. It's just the creation station, I guess we'll call it. And I decide to try and build some more just buildings in the island, and I get the Pokemon fan club, and this is a really good thing that you want to build this really, really early, because basically you come in here and this guy sets you quests, and when you complete the quest, you basically get a ton of money, and it just helps you being able to build the other buildings and stuff like that. It's called the club pad, and yeah, it gives you 5 quests, and if you complete the 5 quests, you then get, like I say, a ton of money. So as you can see, you know, defeat Wild Pidgey, defeat trainers, use normal type moves, buy items from the market. It's very, very easy to do, like at the very start. They're really, really easy tasks. Of course, as everything with this game, it gets progressively harder, but I decided to go and start doing all the club tasks, and as you can see, it's 1 out of 5 now. Every time you complete a task, it lets you know, and then if you actually go onto the club pad, it will say which ones you've done and stuff. So again, a really cool extra addition to this game. We complete all the 5 club tasks though and go back to the dude, and he actually gives you an egg of a Pokemon. I choose Flabebe because I need a grass type, I need a fairy type. He gives me 3 grand, and then if you complete all 5 tasks, you get a bonus as well. You can go back to him without completing all the tasks, but I don't really recommend it because you don't get a lot of money for it. It's better to do everything and then go back, because that bonus is so good. And as you can see, these are my new kind of club tasks. 2 critical hits, defeat trainers in beach area, 2,000 steps, defeat Wild Meowth. It tells you where they are and stuff. It's very simple. It tells you how to do everything. It's not difficult at all. Some can be a little bit time consuming, but anyway, now I've got some dollar, I decide to go back and buy some rare items. I buy the experience all because I want to get more experience on all of my Pokemon. I also decide to buy the catching charm as well because, as I said earlier, the catch rate in this game is ridiculously low, and I think it's because of the catch charm. I feel like if you don't have it, it hurts, so it's better to get it. I then go back to the creation station and buy the local trade station. Again, it says much later, and then boom, the trade station is now up. This is really cool. I didn't actually use this in this playthrough, but basically it just gives you like a ton of different options. Like, these are local trade requests. It isn't like other people playing the game, but it gives you a bunch of different options, like I say, Riolu for Gulpin or whatever, and if you find any of these Pokemon, you can then trade it for the Pokemon that the other person is offering. So yeah, really cool addition. I then decide to complete some more tasks and get some more dollar. Again, he just gives you another egg to choose. There is a Charcadet right there, which obviously is a really good choice, but I've already got Charmander, so I don't really think I need it that much. So I decided to go with the Elgyem just simply because it's a Pokemon that I think is relatively rare. I get 10 grand for completing all the tasks, and then he sets me 5 more tasks. I don't know how many he just sets you. It's just constant. I don't know if it's ever ending. But yeah, defeat trainers in the Plains area, win the main Colosseum, sell items in the market. Again, as you can see, get progressively more difficult. But I've got another 10 grand now. I also caught an Eevee as well. I don't know if that was referenced, but yeah, I did catch an Eevee. And then there's more places that I can build, storage upgrade, R&D center upgrade, but I actually buy the double Colosseum. Now this, I think, is part of the main story, but I think it's also just kind of like a side quest as well. I'm not 100% sure. It's right next to the Colosseum, and basically that is just a Colosseum, but it's just double battles. That's basically what it is. I then go back and decide to buy the R&D center upgrade as well, just simply because now whenever Professor Oak evaluates my Pokédex, he will give me an item like a lucky egg or something like that, which is obviously very useful, especially because grinding in this game is like really long. There's no way to really get levels easily. You just have to battle trainers. It's not like this gym of mine where you can battle the Blissey girl constantly. It's just not like that. Anyway, I go to this store here and decide to buy myself a Machop, knowing that pesky Hisuian Growlithe is part rock type, and hopefully the Machop will be able to easily destroy it. So we go to the Colosseum once again, and it's time for revenge. Of course, we've got all these random trainers that I have to take out first. Mime Jr.'s back. I'm a little bit more leveled now, as you can see, level 10 Pikachu. We're looking a little bit better. Pikachu in this game is pretty trash. Like, not great at all. It's got Lightning Rod, but I still get hit by electric types. I think it's a bit of a bug or something. Anyway, we take out the Hisuian Growlithe with Machop. Machop is a really good Pokemon in this game, by the way. Like, so good. If you're playing this game, I advise you get a Machop. You know, he's only like 2 grand from the woman. It's just really useful. Anyway, we defeat rank 3, and we are now rank 4. And also, we got a club task as well, because one of the tasks was to win in the Colosseum. I then head over to the double Colosseum just to see what it's like, because I know that double battles could be a little bit more difficult. Now, this is a little bit different than your normal Colosseum. Even though it's like just double battles instead of single battles, in this, there's actually 5 battles in a row. So it's much more difficult than your normal Colosseum. And again, this also upgrades your rank, but it's a little bit different. So obviously, with the main Colosseum, you go rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. With this, you actually go up letters. So I think you start on like rank D or something, and then you go up to like C, and then B, and then A. So yeah, it does work in upgrading your rank, and I think it does unlock extra things in the game. But yeah, it doesn't actually affect your normal rank. It just gives you like an extra rank, if that makes sense. Anyway, we defeat all of the double battles, and it says, you know, you got a lava cookie, and we are now rank D. So it was actually rank E before, so we are now rank 4D. So we have our normal Colosseum rank, and then we have our double Colosseum rank as well. After that, though, we decide to go back to the teleportation station, and we get to go to the den. We did unlock this, and I haven't been here yet. And again, it's just better Pokemon here, better levels. I just need to try and find some Pokemon that, like, I need a water type, I need a grass type, stuff like that. I've got Flabébé, but again, that just, it takes so long to hatch an egg in this game. Next up, Charmander is evolving, and I can't get across how long it takes for a Pokemon to evolve in this game. As you can see, this isn't fast forward or slowed down or anything. This is how long it takes for a Pokemon to evolve. It just spins for 50 years and then it evolves. It's so long. Anyway, we find the next teleportation portal, and we actually get an Ultra Ball, which is very useful. I take a look at my club task. We defeat the 9 trainers, we win the main Colosseum, and after that, off screen, I just decide to finish the rest of the tasks, just because you don't really need to see that. It is literally just, you can see what I have to do. And we get another Pokemon egg. I decided to go with Charcadet this time just because it is a cool Pokemon to have. Even though I've got a fire type, I could evolve it into a Ceruledge and get Fire Ghost. I get another 10 grand. We get some more tasks. I go back to this guy, and he's now selling the Berry Orchard, the Name Rater, and also the Storage Upgrade. So a few extra things there. So Storage Upgrade is really expensive, but I'm barely catching anything, so I don't really need to buy that. So I buy the Berry Field or the Berry Orchard or whatever you want to call it, and as you can see, it is very long. There are a ton of of Aurum berries here. I don't know what they're planting all them for, but I will gladly take some of those. It's so difficult to come across held items in this game. It really is. Anyway, with my 14 grand, I go back to the rare shop and I decide to buy the evolution charm. I'm not really sure what this does. It just says it basically makes Pokemon evolve quicker that evolve at high levels. So I'm guessing that's like your pseudo legendaries and stuff like that. As you can see, they also sell rare candies, launchers, the Mega Mirror as well, which enables a Pokemon to change to the Mega form, which is obviously very useful because I have a Charmeleon which will be able to evolve into a Charizard, so I need to buy that Mega Mirror later. We then decide to take on the next rank in the Pokemon Colosseum, and yeah, it starts getting a little bit more difficult. Pichu, level 11. My Pidgey's level 14 though, so again, this first trainer shouldn't be too much of a problem. We get a little crit there. Very, very nice. Level 15 on Pidgey. Really good stuff. And then obviously Pikachu comes in as well. As you can see, like I said, my levels are getting a little bit better. Looking back, I probably shouldn't have caught Pidgey. Pidgey is absolutely terrible in this game. Don't buy a Pidgey. It doesn't learn any good moves for ages. It just really isn't good. It just holds you back so much. Anyway, we defeat rank 4 and move up to rank 5, which I was very, very happy about. I then decided to go into the double Colosseum to try and get up to rank C. And yeah, this gets difficult quick. Like, I'm not making this up. You can see it right now. The level jump is ridiculous. These are both level 13. Now, the last rank, they started at like level 1, so you can see the big jump here. Luckily I have Machop here who's level 14, but remember with the double Colosseum you have to win 5 battles in a row instead of just 4. And to be fair, we do get through quite a lot, but then this trainer pops up with the 3 Paldean starters and they just absolutely wreck shop. Like, they just destroy us. We do take out the Sprigatito, but Quaxley comes in. You got Fuecoco yawning me to sleep. It's past my bedtime apparently. They've got me wing attacking and stuff like that. Like I say, it's just difficult. Like, I'll have to come back to here later because the double Colosseum really, really is difficult. Like, much more difficult than the regular Colosseum. After that, teleportation station is calling my name, so we then go to the forest. And my lord, I cannot emphasize how annoying this place is. I got lost in here for so long. It's not even funny. Like, it is literally just a massive maze. I didn't even get to the second portal. I was literally just stuck here for so long. Like, I'm talking 20 minutes just running around, getting annoyed by like the random battles. There's trainers everywhere. Pidgey starts evolving. I've got to wait for him to spin around for 50 years before he bloody turns into a Pidgeotto, and that wasn't fun. After that, we decide to just look around more, and as you can see, it's just dead end after dead end, and there's trainers everywhere. Oh god, it's horrible. I did that much running around that my egg hatched. I didn't have a flame body mod or anything like that. I was just ran around that long that Flabebe hatched from the egg. I went into this forest. Flabebe was like stone cold, nowhere near hatching. I came out, it was like a radiator. It just would hatch instantly. I couldn't believe it. It was ridiculous. Anyway, we come out of the teleportation station. I go and heal, and it's time to rank up again. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling a big battle here. I need that rank up. We take on the Fire Breather, who did start off with a Magby, and as you can see, level 14. Getting a little bit more difficult. I was really hoping for no Flame Body here, and unfortunately, we do not take out the Colosseum. This Munna does destroy me, but that's just because I got really, really unlucky this time. I got proper RNG'd, like, out of nowhere. It was ridiculous. I got crit here, missed a move here, paralyzed here. Ridiculous. So we go back in, and we win straight away. As I said, I got so unlucky in that first round. I knew I would go back and win, so that's why I did it. And we are now ranked 6, go straight over to the creation station. I can buy an upgrade to the market, upgrade to the Pokemon shop, so they sell better items, better Pokemon, stuff like that. I buy the Pokemon shop first, and as you can see, it is now a big building instead of just someone on a stall, and they do sell a ton of different Pokemon. Nothing crazy, so I then go back and buy the market upgrade, and I was really hoping that I would then be able to buy like Stone Evolutions and stuff, and when this guy was here, I was like, oh yeah, that's definitely Stone Evolutions. He's actually a TM guy, which is still really, really useful, but TMs are quite expensive. I decided to buy some Super Potions, and then after this, we go back to the teleportation station, and I move over to the volcano, a new area that has just opened up, and you can actually catch Charmander here as well. One of the club quests is to actually catch a Charmander, so if you start with a grass or a water type, you can actually come here and catch a really cool fire starter, or you can even get like Vulpix and stuff here as well. We make our way to the second portal, and that is another club kind of quest thing. We get a heart scale for doing it, which is really cool. I finished my 5 quests though, go back to this guy, show him my club pad. He evaluates it, gives me another egg. I just choose Wooloo. I mean, why not? I've got so many eggs I need to hatch here. I need to go back to the forest, hatch all these eggs, apparently. I get 4 grand for doing the 5 tasks, get another 6 grand. We're walking out of here with 10 Gs. Very, very happy. Got a big smile on my face. And then these are the new club quests. Defeat trainers, critical hits, buy items from the mark. 10,000 steps, by the way. Ridiculous. Get you 10,000 steps in. We then move over to the creation station. This guy's selling daycares, move tutors, game corners, restaurants, name raters. It just keeps going higher and higher, like these different things you can build. Like, I didn't realize how much stuff you could build. It's actually crazy. The thought that's went into this is actually really, really cool. I'm a big fan of it. Anyway, I decide to buy the restaurant. I don't have enough money for the game corner, even though I really wanted to buy it. The restaurant just sells you like random food and stuff, just things that like increase friendship and everything like that. Nothing crazy. Like, I only bought it just to make it look a bit better. And now I'm coming back for my revenge. I'm back in the double Colosseum. I want to take on this Paldean dude that's got these bloody starter Pokemon, but of course I have to get through the Tandemaus and the Baneri first. I have to get through these. Again, I've got a level 21 Machop. I'm not worried about this at all. You just have to keep grinding up and then come back, and that's basically how you win it. Anyway, Paldean dude is up next, and we do take out the Fuecoco, and we do win the next kind of, I guess, letter rank, whatever it is in the double Colosseum. So we come out and we are now rank, well, we get a fluffy tail, should I say, which is pretty nice. And we are now rank C. So we are now rank, I think, like 5C or 6C or something like that. We're actually 5C, and then I go and take on the rank number 6. And again, it's getting more difficult now. It's getting more difficult. We start taking on stronger trainers. Electrike's here, level 18. And I'm Fire Fang and I get paralyzed straight off the bat. Never fun. Again, this is very much RNG. Like, if you get paralyzed in the first battle, you've kind of lost, because you then have to waste a turn later on to heal the paralysis. It gets really annoying. We do get through it though, and we are ranking up to level 7 now. So we are getting through these ranks, you know. Again, off screen, I'm just grinding up a ton. Hence why, like, I'm just going straight back and ranking up constantly. Like, you're not seeing all the fat in this video where I have to go back and constantly grind up. It takes like ages and ages and ages to grind up. Anyway, next up we go to the river, and the river's got some pretty cool Pokemon here, to be fair. Like, you get some double battles in the grass. As you can see, levels are a little bit higher as well. Level 19s now. Krogunk, decent mons. Next up, though, Eevee tries to learn Baby Doll Eyes, and I'm like, okay, I may as well get a Sylveon, because, you know, Sylveon's a really, really good Pokemon. And then after this, Eevee starts evolving, and I'm like, yes, sweet, got a Sylveon. Really, really cool. He starts spinning around, you know, making everybody dizzy, making himself dizzy and stuff like that. But then he actually turns into Leafeon. So in order to evolve Eevee into Leafeon or Glaceon, you actually have to go to the location. So I didn't end up getting a Sylveon. I ended up getting a Leafeon, which I was still happy about, because Leafeon is a really good mon. I'm a big fan of it. It's got a really nice attack stat. I then decided to buy the XP share just so I can give it to Leafeon to get some levels on it, because it's like only level 15, so it does need to catch up quite a bit. And as I said, with Razor Leaf, I think it gets the Leech Seed as well in this game. It's just got some really good moves that it can learn, so it's going to be very, very useful. I also caught a Hatchram as well at some point. I then go back to the creation station. I can buy the Exploration Outpost. 12 Gs. The bank account was not happy about this purchase. This is basically a Safari Zone. The only problem with the Safari Zone is it's just ground types in here. That's all you can really find. It is literally just the Safari Zone from Fire and Leaf Green. You just get balls, you get bait, you get rocks, and you just literally use it to catch random Pokemon. And there wasn't really anything noteworthy to find here. I think I found a Rhyhorn that I failed to catch because it ran away from me. I got a Minccino. It's a cool place. Like, I like the fact that there's a Safari Zone in this game. Like, it just adds more features to it. But there was just not really anything worth putting onto my team here. Again, I still need that water type, really. We go back to the creation station, and I decide to buy the Poketetra Salon. Now, this is another feature that's in this game, which, again, is just crazy, just shows the amount of work that's been put in. And I go inside, and it's actually this, like, card game thing. And I think I remember playing it in a different ROM hack or a different fan game, but this is a really, really cool game. You basically have to put your Pokemon on, like, the side of theirs with a bigger number. So as you can see, he put a Wooloo there with 2 below. Because I'm 3, it beats the Wooloo and I steal that card. He then puts the Chikorita down, so I can just use a Pokemon that has higher than 2. So I decide to use Pidgeotto, I win that card. He then puts the Metapod down. I can just put another Pokemon down there that's better than that. I think super effective moves and weak moves, I think they also come into effect here as well. I didn't really play a ton of this, but I just kind of wanted to showcase it because it was a really cool game. Because I'm not sure like why my Machop didn't take the Kakuna there, so I think, yeah, it does affect like weak moves and like strength and weaknesses. Anyway, I got more cards than him, so I did win. You don't win anything though, which was a bit unfortunate. And then buy the game corner, which I was very happy about because, you know, I've been working a long time on this island. I want to be on the slots for a little bit. And then run up to this woman here. She gives you the coin case for free, which is obviously really, really nice. And then also how to buy coins, like 100,000 coins for 100,000 Pokedollars for 1,000 coins. Daylight robbery. I just built this place and they are charging me extortionate prices. Not a fan of it at all. Anyway, off screen, I decided to grind up a little bit and also found a Toxtricity as well. So I decided to replace Pikachu with it just because Toxtricity is a much better mon. And as I said, Pikachu, like, I didn't know where the Thunderstone was. Lightning Rod wasn't working for it. It was just really dumb. After this, we decided to go to rank 7 of the Colosseum to try my luck and see if I can win it. Again, I've just been grinding quite a bit off screen, so hopefully we can beat it. Trainer Vice is up next. He sends out an EV, level 22. So, yeah, as you can see, levels straight through the roof. Hits me with a return, does way too much damage. I don't know how that survived. I can't even see the red on that health bar. I don't know what that EV's doing. He's got sturdy, apparently. Anyway, I do take out the EV, but, yeah, as you can see, like, the trainers were just so difficult. We do somehow get through them, although just by potioning up and just sheer will, we do get past the last person, and we are now rank 8. So again, getting further and further in the game. And again, at this point, I think I'm only like 10% through the game. Like, the game is massive. Like, I cannot explain how, I can't get across how big this game is. We then find ourselves in this ice place, and I think this is probably where you evolve Eevee into Glaceon. This is another maze here. Like, literally, I got stuck in here for so long. You would literally like get wild battles as well on the actual ice you like go through, like this bit. Like, I don't know why, and you would literally get 3 encounters without moving. I don't have a little bit of a bug or something. We then go back to the creation station, and I decide to buy an ice cream parlor, I do believe, just simply because it's all I can really afford. It's got an exclamation mark on the end as well, so I think they want me to get it. I don't know, I guess people want some ice cream. I'm guessing the weather's getting a bit sunny or something. But yeah, they don't really sell anything crazy. It's literally just ice creams. I mean, they're quite nice because it's just a cheap full heal, so it wasn't that bad. It was actually quite worth buying it. We then go to the rarity shop to see what I can buy. I try and get this bicycle just simply because one of my club quests is to do like 10,000 steps, so I have to do that. We finish that. I go back to the guy with my 5 completed quests. He gives me another egg. He gives me another 4 Gs. He then gives me another 6 Gs for getting the bonus for completing all the tasks. He then says the next group of tasks will get me 20k and also some really nice eggs on show as well. And then buy the Mega Mirror with the money that I just got is 7 grand, but knowing that my Charmeleon is near a Charizard, I think that Mega Mirror is going to come in handy. After that, we go back to the double Colosseum battle. I don't really know why. This place is just difficult as hell. Like, I don't know why they've made this place so difficult. This is the first trainer. This is Mime Jr. and Bonsai, both like level 25s. Like, this is the first trainer. I have to fight another 4 of trainers after this that get harder than the one from right now. Like, absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, I think I get to like the 3rd trainer, and yeah, I mean, breaks in level 31. Like, this is just ridiculous. Like, the double Colosseum, you have to grind for it. I'm so under leveled for it. It's absolutely ridiculous. After this, I'm trying to evolve Machop because I feel like Machoke will be a really good addition to my team. We go to the Colosseum and we start taking on the rank 8 battles, and again, gets even more difficult. Halfway through, Machop starts spinning around and becomes a Machoke, which I was very happy about because this thing took forever to evolve. Again, I don't know how to evolve trade evolutions in this game because there's no items, there's no like stone place or anything like that you can buy. But then, of course, we get to this guy and he just destroys us. This was the last person. They had like 6 Pokemon. Like, not only do they Pokemon get stronger, they get more of them. Like, every final now has like 6. It's ridiculous. So we go back and grind for ages and then come back. I buy some more potions, buy revive, stuff like that, and I start taking this on again. She also leads with a shiny Umbreon as well, which was pretty cool. I don't think this happened in the first battle, so I don't know if you got like random shinies or something, but either way, Umbreon was a shiny this time around for whatever reason. We take it out, and then she also sends in some other difficult Pokemon as well. Again, I'm level 34 now on Charmeleon, so close to that Charizard. Sends in a Lucario. Again, ridiculous Pokemon that you have to fight. Again, I'm a little bit like high leveled for it, but the fact that you have to take these Pokemon on constantly without healing is ridiculous. Like, it's a bit silly. But again, it makes the game difficult. It makes the game really good. Anyway, we get through, and we get through the last trainer, the Sandslash, and we finally take out rank level 8. And Charmeleon starts trying to evolve into Charizard, which I was very, very happy about. I'm not going to show you the full spin because it takes the piss. And then he evolves into Charizard, tries to learn Air Slash, which was really cool. And then in my bag, I decided to click on the Mega Mirror to see what it's all about. And it does say Able next to Charizard. So I'm wondering which one I'd be able to get. And then he just transforms into Mega Charizard X. I click it again, he goes into Charizard Y. So yeah, you literally just get a free Mega Evolution. The only problem is he doesn't get the ability, he just keeps Blaze, which was a bit unfortunate. I then go back to the Creation Station, I can upgrade the market, I can upgrade the Pokemon Shop, I can do a cycle path, like there's all these different things that you can just constantly buy. It is ridiculous. And in the market, I go upstairs, after talking to these guys, they sell all the random items and stuff, and he does sell the stones and also a Link Stone as well, and that is obviously how you evolve your Link Trade evolutions. Also, Hisuian Crystals, Galarian Crystals, I think these are for changing Pokemon's form. So if you obviously use the Galarian Crystal on a Zigzagoon, it becomes Galarian Zigzagoon. And then we've got some more TMs there. I go into my bag, I find the Link Stone, and I decide to use that on Machoke, and that does evolve him into a Machamp. As you can see, he got 4 arms now. Very, very happy about that. And yeah, that's kind of where I got to, really. I think I played this for about 4.5 hours, something like that, and I think I was only like 15% through the game. You could probably see here in a second. Yeah, 15%, nearly 5 hours. Is a very big game. So if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new. Until next time, peace.